Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Enlevo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. Well, lots of people wondering what the weather's going to be, so let's start there. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's the forecast.
Warm and humid across the Buckeye State for the rest of this afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Quick forecast update for you. It does look like we have a little bit of instability trapped over parts of northern, northwestern, and even a little bit of northeastern Ohio. That could trigger some scattered pop-up showers and thunderstorms here this afternoon. It's not going to have any significant regularity to it, but coming across Lake Erie, we can't rule it out anywhere. Anywhere from a quarter to 3/4 of an inch of precipitation can fall on a highly isolated basis. Now, everybody turns out partly to mostly sunny, warm and dry tomorrow. Definitely more humid, and we are quite muggy to finish the week of Friday. Precipitation-free weather for the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, as well as Monday. Our next round of moisture may not show up here till next Tuesday. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Let's check in on the northern leg of the crop tour. Here's Dusty.
Dale, day one of the crop tour has wrapped up, and for the Northern Scout team, we hit 5 different counties as you go north out of Columbus. So in that path, we crossed Morrow County, we went through Crawford County, Wyandotte County, we made our way over to Hardin County, and then back down through Delaware County. A lot of good field, a lot of surprises maybe how good the fields were. With me, Rob Bambauer, and he was one of the scouts, particularly looking at soybeans. Rob, maybe some of your observations today.
The soybeans, there was very little disease out there, so I was really impressed with that. Yield seemed good. We still got a long ways to go yet to get the soybeans filled out in the pods wise. There's very little out there right now, just later planting. So
definitely a lot of potential out there. As we always say, August can make or break a soybean crop, and I think this year that will be the case. We've set it up with a good potential, but just have to see what the weather brings. Now, day two starts bright and early this morning. Both teams will be taking off from Delaware at 6:30, crisscrossing the state. The northern leg trying to hit about 8 to 10 counties in northern Ohio, and the southern leg doing the same in the southern part of the state. Be sure to stay tuned as we will have updates throughout the day during the midday and afternoon broadcast. And, of course, visit the website ohioagnet.com and our social media for updates as well. The Ohio Crop Tour is sponsored by the Ohio Field Leader. That's a project of the Ohio Soybean Council and your soybean checkoff.
And thanks, Dusty. Back with more after this.
When you're buying seed, there's more to a transaction than money. You're exchanging time and trust, hoping each decision adds up at harvest. Seed consultant sales professionals don't take that lightly. With products made to excel in the Eastern Corn Belt and agronomic knowledge that stands up to the test, we're all about the same things you are: reliability and results. Buy into a better seed experience. Visit seedconsultants.com to view our corn and soybean lineup.
On the calendar, powered by Soy Biodiesel tomorrow, head to the Mercer County Fair, all part of the Axis Seeds County Fair Tour and their next Junior Fair Board check presentation. On Friday, Dusty will have midday from the Henry County Fair, Henry County's brand new event center, right on the fairgrounds. You can check out more on the schedule at henrycountyfair.org. And on Monday, we'll have an update from the Miami County Fair as we wrap up the Axis Seeds County Fair Tour, and looking forward to all of those locations. Time now for the midday market analysis provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
This is Ryan Metzger with Leist Mercantile, providing you with your midweek grain fundamentals. It would appear that corn has largely shifted its focus away from the weather and on to the potential of seeing yet another record yield. Earlier this week, we've seen private analysts raise their forecasts once again, largely because of the impressive crop ratings that we're seeing across the Corn Belt. Grain buyers and corn processors here in Ohio have taken notice as well, because despite the sharp drop-off that we're seeing in futures, we are now also seeing a complete deterioration in local basis, as buyers are anticipating that farmers will be forced to empty the bin in anticipation of harvest. That is only just a few weeks away. Please visit our website, leistmercantile.com, to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Ryan. Also, retail fertilizer prices were split for 4 higher and 3 lower a month ago, according to sellers tracked by DTN. Looks like the four fertilizers had a slightly higher price were DAP, MAP, Potash, and UAN 28. The three fertilizers were slightly lower compared to a prior month were Urea, Anhydrous, and UAN 32. Today's market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. As we check out the numbers, September corn down 3 1/4 at 378 1/4. December down 2 1/2 at 399 1/2. August soybeans up 2 3/4 at 971 3/4. November had seen slightly higher trade, now down a penny at 989 3/4. September wheat down 2 1/2 at 505 3/4. Carry to December, you're down a penny and 3/4 at 526 3/4. In livestock, August cattle down 57 at 233.70. August lean hogs up 22 at $109 even. And September feeder cattle, after big gains yesterday, down $1.30 at $338.25. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day, everyone. I'm Dale Minyo. This is the Ohio AgNet.